Welcome to another Friday Foodivation episode. I'm your host, Kevin Harkins, and today I'm excited to have with me classmate and fellow dietetic intern at Texas Women's University, Lisa Lloyd.
Hi everyone. Thanks Kevin. I'm very happy to be here today and help educate y'all about the incredible edible egg.
That's right, Lisa. Today we're going to break down some of the most common labels you might see on an egg carton, the importance of an egg in a balanced diet, and crack some eggs open at the end.
Sounds great, Kevin. So let's get started with some of those labels. Here we've got cage-free. So this means that the hens are in a barn or a poultry house and have unlimited access to fresh food and water as opposed to being in cages all the time. There is also what is called free range, and that means that those hens have access to the great outdoors. Now, because of this, in addition to the diet of grains that they're provided by their caretakers, these hens can also forage for wild plants and insects.
Cool. Let's move on to the humane labels. Certified Humane program right here, and then the American Humane Certified, these two labels here. The Humane Certified program was developed to improve the welfare and treatment of farm animals. Adherence to this is 100% and is seen through a third-party inspector. Whereas the American Humane Certified still is third-party certified, but only 80% compliant to their standards, which is just slightly less humane than a certified humane.
Now, regardless of any label used, all hens are raised without supplemental hormones. This is required by U.S. federal law, and most of the hens that lay eggs are also not given any antibiotics. Now, if you see a USDA organic label on a food package, it must comply with specific guidelines, which in the case of eggs only refers to the type of feed given to the hens.
Do any of these labels really mean the egg is better for you? Not really. Any food product with a label on it in the United States is regulated by the USDA and FDA, and the ingredients within each egg only varies slightly, and they can be increased or decreased with additives in the hen's food supply. For example, this omega-3 box here contains up from 4 to 20 times more than a typical egg, and that is due to the diet of the hen.
That's pretty interesting. Now, eggs are also a complete source of protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids. Not only this, but they're considered to be the gold standard of protein because of the ratio of the amino acids present. Now, as for the cholesterol content of eggs, most people would need to eat 3 or more eggs every single day to pose any risk because cholesterol is something which is very, very tightly regulated within the body.
Let's stop talking about it and crack some eggs in the kitchen.
Let's get to it.
So here we have 7 different eggs. You can see the difference in yolk and eggshell color. This is determined by the breed and the diet of the hens. So what benefits do we get from eggs?
They are full of many beneficial micronutrients. For instance, vitamin D, which is good for our bones, vitamin E, a key antioxidant, vitamin A for eye health, and B complex vitamins, which have several roles in our bodies. They also contain carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin, which lend color to the yolks and are also good for our eyes.
So what's the bottom line? The truth is, unless nutrients are added, you get the same overall nutrition from eggs because they are regulated by the USDA and FDA. So you don't have to worry about spending more money to get a nutritious egg.